The two researchers walked down the corridor of the Federal University of the Jequitinhonha and Mucuri valleys, their footsteps echoing against concrete walls that had witnessed decades of academic discoveries and frustrations. The campus in Theophino Otoni was still silent that morning, with only the distant hum of the ventilation system breaking the quiet.
You have no idea how productive the last few weeks have been. After you came on board to help dose the liquid agent, our results skyrocketed. Today, we reached astronomical levels.
It was nothing. I just lent a hand with the new compound. Have you already submitted the documentation to name the new element?
Yes, it's all in motion. The sample will be analyzed by over 200 researchers worldwide. Prepare yourself, because in a few weeks, our names will be plastered across the biggest scientific journals.
James didn't look at Isake once. He seemed indifferent to what Isake was saying, wanting only for the conversation to be over.
And what name did your team decide on for the new element?
My entire team agreed. The name should honor a great scientist from history, someone whose name will be etched into human history forever.
Who did you have in mind? A contemporary scientist or an ancient philosopher?
We thought of naming it Jamesium.
James stopped dead in the middle of the corridor, as if he had hit an invisible wall. His eyes widened, locked on Isake's. The blood seemed to drain from his face, leaving him pale under the fluorescent lights. The discomfort was palpable. A mixture of shock and recognition was stamped on his tense features. For a moment, the quiet university corridor amplified the weight of that name, which echoed in his mind like an unwanted reverberation.
I know the name is a bit odd, but it's the best we could do. Can you at least pretend to like it?
I see no reason to put my name on the new element. I only assisted with an internal university project. The credit should go to someone on the team.
What you call a little help saved us a tremendous amount of time. If you hadn't embraced the cause, we would never have achieved such promising results. You performed the entire analysis of the chemical reactions and combinations of the new compound. You were the first to see there was something unusual about the sample.
James ran a hand through his hair, his fingers tangling in his disheveled hair in a nervous, familiar gesture. The name still echoed in his ears like a distant siren. But when his eyes met Isake's, a strange contradiction settled in his chest. There was almost a childishness in Isake's gleam, a genuine excitement that radiated from his dilated pupils.
I'll consider it good news after 20 years of work,
he said, pointing a finger at Isake's chest.
Come now, don't be so pessimistic. You've worked on many successful projects, work that to this day yields scientific papers and advances global knowledge in health and technology. Besides, thanks to you, Jamesium can be studied using your patent for separating those atoms. Yes, I made sure to patent it in your name.
I don't understand. I only have one project. The rest was just helping out.
Just helping out? I can already imagine what will happen when your own project bears fruit. If your assistance alone makes projects succeed worldwide, imagine what will happen when your life's work takes off.
Judging by the results I saw today, I'll probably die without ever seeing my success.
He sighed heavily, a sound more like a snort of irritation. For a moment, the corridor fell silent, save for the distant hum of the air conditioning.
Let's go. I want to see the results of your project soon.
Our project, teams. This is our project. Want to dive deeper into incredible stories? Check out author Thiago Saza's books, available on Amazon Kindle. Beyond these philosophical reflections, you'll find action-packed adventures, gripping mysteries, and extraordinary tales.
If you enjoyed this philosophical journey and were captivated by these revelations, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who's also searching for answers about life and our place in the universe.